Hello everyone and welcome into HelenKennard.com. I'm Helen Kennard, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and tonight I've got a really cute project. Isn't this cute? This is using the Notes of Spring stamp set. This is the $5 product of the month. So you spend $75 and you get this for $5. So it's really, really cute. Look at all those. It's got an Easter bunny, a little goose, and a deer. And I just thought this deer was cute enough for this manly, masculine birthday card. The sentiments say, especially for you, a little note of thanks and happiest birthday wishes. So it's really, really cute. And this one's a real quick project. But the other thing that we're using tonight is this paper. Let's see if I can. It really doesn't do it justice. This is called Natural Hues. And it's really, really pretty. It comes in tan, cream, and gold, it says. Tan, green, and gold. Look at that. That's the cream color right here. And I think this is the tan, and I'm using the gold tonight. But it's almost like that mulberry paper that we used to have. But really pretty. I thought this would be a really cool card to use that on. And it did turn out really cool because it's kind of that earthy kind of background that it's adding. We're going to be using a basic beige, early espresso, the natural hues, and this stamp does not come with die, so we're going to fussy cut. But ooh, look at those, the bling. It's the natural matte dots, and look at it. White. Let's see before I tell you wrong. It doesn't tell you on here what colors they are. But that looks like Secret Sea, but it could be Misty Moonlight. And then Mossy Meadow. And then Crumb Cake. Now, when have we ever had a crumb cake? That is so cool. I love it. So I'm using some of the crumb cake here and the Mossy Meadow there. But I'm loving this. It's really pretty. So let's get started. I've already cut all this out for us, so you guys don't have to see me do all that. I'm going to set that right there. Okay, so we're going to start with our basic beige in 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to score that at 4 1/4, like our normal card is. Then we're going to go ahead and put our natural hues onto our early espresso. It really does add a texture to it that feels really good. There you go. Okay, I'm going to add this to the card base with dimensionals. Did everybody get a chance to see the kit that I made last week. It was really, really pretty and a lot of fun. Very easy. Stampin' Up! Makes it very easy for us. Well, hey there. I'm so caught up in this, I didn't even look up to see if anybody was listening. I've got an echo. Oh. Okay, let me see if I can figure that out. There, is that better? Yeah, does that sound better? My echo is bad. See if that's better. Okay, a little bit. Huh, it's still echoing. All right, let me see if I can figure that out. Okay, well. Can you hear me? Is that any better? You may have to mute from your other device. Yeah, I've got it muted. Yeah, I've got it muted. I don't know why it's still doing that. Hopefully that's better. I can hear you. Good. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope that's better. All right, so here we are. All right, now we're using Everyday Arches, and we're going to do it again in Still Echoes. Well, I've muted all of them. I don't know why it's still doing it. Huh. Doggone it. I'm going to have to figure that out. All right, well, let me go on with this. Hopefully it's not too irritating. All right. This is a two-step stamp set. Looks like I've got ink still on it. Okay. So the first thing that we want to do is go ahead and put our grass on there. We have two pieces of grass, a big one and a small one. So we're going to put that on with green, Old Olive, but we're stamping off. So stamp off once, add it, and then add it again. So that's like second and third generation. Then we're going to stamp off and then add it again. Okay. Then the small green, same thing, stamp off. And I stamped it a couple of times. There. So we're going to add this to our early espresso. Arch. Oop, out of the camera. Okay, better close this. All right. The sentiment I'm going to put in early espresso. Happiest birthday wishes. I'm going to put it over here. Woo! Oh. Okay. Now I'm going to stamp the deer outline in early espresso. This is the 2-step piece. And then the others, the 2-step part is going to be in crumb cake. There you go. Ha. There we go. Now, I'm wondering what in the world happened to our warm weather. Past couple of days have been really cold. I had to wear my pants and sweatpants and sweatshirt. Yeah. So I don't know what happened to it, but I'm thinking it's going to be like this the rest of the week. I just got back from our convention, and I had a very interesting return flight, and but it turned out okay. My husband asked me if I would do it again because I went all by myself. I said, well, now that I know what to do, I think I'll do better if it happens again. But anyway, I'm just glad to be home. There were bad weather everywhere. Luckily, both my sons were ready to jump in. All right, I'm going to put him up on Dimensionals 2. But the most fun was hanging out with other demonstrators from around North Carolina. I had the best time, and a group of them took me in, and I thoroughly appreciate that. There, that looks good. Okay, now let me put this on. Oh, I forgot to put the linen thread on. It's okay, it's not the end of the world. I'll make a bow on top of this. Maybe I'll put it on this. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Of course, get down to the last little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's going to look good. I'm going to make a knot. I can never make a bow till I have that knot taken care of. There. Woo. Anyway, while I was at convention, we got to see a lot of really cool products that are getting ready to come out this year, and it's very exciting. I can't wait to show it to you. One of them, well, I can't tell you what it is. What was I about to do? But I think you'll be very excited. Oh, this turned out good. All right. Oh, so cute. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see, where did I put these? Up here. And the other thing that's cool about these is they're flat. Can you see that? Flat. So when you go to mail them, it'll be, just fine. Okay, here's the mossy meadow. No, I don't want to put it there. That makes it look like something else. Guess I could have put it over here. But anyway. All right, you guys. Just that simple, wasn't it? I'm going to have all this posted on my Facebook, no, my blog tomorrow. So make sure you go over there and get the dimensions and everything. Now look, I went through my embellishment box this week and have a bunch of embellishments that I'm going to give away to some lucky person. So what you're going to have to do is put a comment, and I'm going to add your name and have a drawing and then announce it next week. So you have until Tuesday to go ahead and put a comment in, and when you do, I'll add your name and then have a random drawing for someone to win one of those embellishments. But anyway, please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed tonight's project. That really helps my business so much. And we just ordered, if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you get to order the month ahead of our new catalog coming out. So we've already placed an order, and hopefully, I'm sure they're flooded this week. So who knows when I'll get my order in. But yeah, we're very excited about all the cool things that are coming out. So I can't wait to show you. Maybe I'll do a unboxing video so you can see what all I got. And I got a bunch. I hope my husband doesn't hear this. But yeah, I think you're going to love it. But anyway, all right, you guys, give me thumbs up if you enjoyed this. And I really appreciate everybody for all your support. And I'll see everybody next Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Thanks so much for stopping by. Thank you. All right, talk to you then. All righty, bye-bye. Let's see.